Martha Stewart on demand. One of the treats that all Jane and Steve's friends look forward to is the annual barbecue up in Connecticut. And every year, the barbecue sauce takes center stage at that party. And Jane and Steve, well, they have never shared their recipe with anyone. But now, I'm very happy to see your entrepreneurial spirit take hold, Jane. Jane has started a company. You have to tell me why you call it Sanctity.
Well, Steve's company is called Great Point Capital. Great Point is a lighthouse in Nantucket.
And you spend your summers in Nantucket.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so I called mine Sanctity after the Sanctity Lighthouse.
But today they're going to show us how they make their barbecue ribs and their barbecued chicken.
These are baby back ribs that we've cut into sections of 3 and 4, and we've cut the chicken into sections that are easy to barbecue and easy to eat. The first thing we do is we take the barbecue sauce and we put it in the bottom of the pan.
Okay.
And we use a throwaway pan, right,
I'm not
Steve?
letting them use the throwaway pan because,
Right.
Well, first of all, I don't like throwing away things, Jane.
I know, but you know, we don't have a staff at our house.
Well,
I only have Steve.
That's
Okay,
right.
well, Steve is a
Steve
good
gets
staff.
tired.
Yeah, let's take those away.
All right, good.
You can use those if you want, and if you're far away from home, but
You can do that.
but these are easy to clean, Jane.
All right, so you scoop out the sauce and
So-
just dump it in. Just
Okay, so you want to coat the bottom
Right.
with sauce.
Usually
okay.
a cup or two of sauce. We coat the bottom of both pans.
And I love it that you have wings because I always try to eat as many wings because I get so much more sauce with the wings. So you just lay
Just
it all
dump
in.
it in.
Big whole legs. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's how you like them?
Yes.
Yeah.
And while you're doing that, I'll take the ribs.
So the chicken's been all cut up. It's all been washed. It's
Right.
all ready just to
Right.
to
And what we-
marinate a little bit.
And what we like to do is we like to basically cook all of the meat in the oven before we take it out to the barbecue. That way we know it's been cooked properly and it's safe. We're going to put some more sauce on both the chicken and the ribs.
So how long do you actually?
We're going to cook the ribs for about an hour at 325 degrees, and we're going to cook the chicken at about an hour and 15 to an hour and 20 minutes at 350 degrees.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And we're going to make sure, especially with the chicken, that it's totally cooked.
Yeah, that's the key. You have to make sure everything's
Yeah, you don't
cooked.
want pink inside.
We do not want pink insides, and we don't want anything returned to the barbecue. So we're going to make sure that everything is covered.
And we're going to use a paintbrush?
We're going to use a paintbrush.
Well, that's good. Yeah, so you have to
That's
get that.
not a paintbrush, is it, Martha?
Yeah, it's a barbecue
paintbrush.
brush.
That's
Do we have
right.
one of those?
We have a barbecue brush.
We do?
Yeah, it's in that room that we call the kitchen.
This, of course, is Steve's job, as you all know.
And in the kitchen, Jane has her beautiful collection of door stops.
They were made by
here, more.
local foundries, and it was actually a cottage industry because they used to give it to the local, primarily women, to paint. And what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that all of the ribs and all of the chicken totally covered with the barbecue sauce.
Okay, and then right into the oven.
Then right into the oven.
So I'm scraping out every little speck. Now, where did the recipe really come from? How'd you devise this?
Well, the basic recipe came from a family friend whose family cook had a barbecue sauce, and we learned about it 15 or 20 years ago, and what we've done since then is we've modified it over the years until it's a taste that we're comfortable
It
with.
used to be called Steve's Secret Sauce.
I love the new name, and I love the new bottle, and I love that new label. So now this goes in
325 for
the
about
pork?
an hour, and 350
Okay.
for about an hour and 15 minutes.
This is ready for you to take outside.
Okay?
Can we show how good this looks? This is so beautiful. And it does smell utterly delicious.
Yum.
Yum. So it's almost good to eat like that.
You
But,
could if you wanted to,
but
but
it
we're going
improves
to
greatly.
we're going to
Okay.
barbecue.
Here's your pot holders.
Okay, I'll brave the elements.
And Jane and I are going to make a very delicious macaroni salad. Jane, the macaroni is done.
Oh, goody.
Steve is outside. How you doing, Steve?
I'm doing great, Martha. The
Don't you
barbecue
want some
is...
friends out there?
No, I'm going to eat all this myself. This is mental health, Martha. I get to do the barbecue and think.
You get away from Jane, and Jane's helping me make macaroni salad.
I'm sure it'll be a great
Good.
salad.
You peel that entire cucumber. I'm going to drain the macaroni. Now, no picnic is at all complete without a big bowl of macaroni salad. Don't you think, Jane?
Oh, absolutely. But, Martha, you know, no matter how many tools I get in my house, you come up with the most unbelievable kitchen utensils.
What, like a potato peeler? That's actually a really effective peeler, don't you think?
I don't know. You know, I'm not like that good at this stuff. This isn't my area.
Usually I don't rinse my pasta in cold water, but because it's been cooked in salted water and because I want it cold to make into macaroni salad, I ran a little bit of cold water over it. I've rinsed the pasta. Look at that. Look at little twisted
yummy.
elbow macaroni.
Do I put this in that little, in your compost?
Yep, right in the compost, thank you.
Thank you.
And now,
What are we going to do with these
this
cucumbers?
is a very simple and quick pasta salad. Really, it's a pasta salad, a macaroni salad. I like cucumbers in it because it adds a little crunch and a little odd flavor. But what I like to do is take the seeds out of the cucumber.
You got to be kidding.
No,
How do you do that?
No, it's easy. You can take a knife like this and just cut the cucumber in quarters lengthwise and just gently cut out the seeds. Or you could use a spoon and pull out the seeds if you like this. When I'm making cucumber salad, I often just pull out the seeds. And the seeds are watery. Do you see how much water exudes from the cucumber and that's mostly from the seeds.
The only thing I know how to do with a cucumber is take the fork and make like little wheels.
So that's nice too, yeah. Well, you could do that too. You want to pull out the seeds? Why don't you pull out the seeds with that little thing? That's easy.
Steve, I'm taking seeds out of a cucumber.
I'm very impressed here.
I want to do this. I want you to do this at home. I'm not going to ever eat a cucumber again that has a seed in it.
Nope. And you know what? Why bother? Now here's another thing that absolutely horrified Jane. I am roasting the peppers right on the open flame. She reported that to Steve, who's out at the barbecue. Now see, look, Jane.
I see
Black skin. Don't do this on the electric stove. Do it under the broiler.
Oh, we have one of those in
on the
New
grill.
York. We could do that in New York.
Okay, so cut that again lengthwise. No, this
Length?
Lengthwise, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and now cut crosswise. You can do a lot together. I could give you a slightly larger knife, but not too small and not too big. Yeah, that's just about the right size. About the same size as the macaroni itself. And we have one yellow pepper that's been cored. Actually, this is an orange pepper. And all the seeds removed.
Now, do you cut it like again? To
No, this is fine.
Okay.
This is
Sure?
fine, yep. I don't want it too much smaller than that.
You know,
so
that's
one long pickling cucumber, a Japanese cucumber like this, is plenty. We have some lovely chives already cut up. Smell that? Doesn't that smell good, the chives? And the peppers, now watch this, Jane. This is a technique that I want you to see because this is the way I always do peppers. Once the skin is entirely blackened like that, I wrap it up in a piece of paper toweling, see?
I see.
And this sweats the skin, the black skin, off the red flesh. Some people put it in a plastic bag, some people put it in a brown paper bag. So once this has a chance to just steam a little bit, Jane, look. I use the paper towel to pull off that skin, and look how beautiful it is.
Well, that's
See, a lot of
easy.
people put this underwater and they rinse off
No.
all the pepper taste, and I just hate to do that. I like the pepper to be roasted, but still have a little bit of body. I don't like that real soft, sort of slippery.
It looks sort of crunchy.
Yeah, slippery. Isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
And
That's great.
It's still quite hot.
How do you get rid of the
liquid.
seeds?
I'll watch. See how many seeds there are? Hardly any. And so I'm going to just...
Boy, it's hot.
Yeah, it's very hot. You could let this cool a little bit. I think it's better if we do. So here's... See, these hybrid peppers really have very little inside. And that's what makes them so nice for this kind of
Boy, this
dish.
is easy.
It is
I
easy.
can do this.
Of course you can.
Jane and Martha?
Yeah?
Well, you can start to heat up the sauce. The
Are you ready?
chicken and ribs will be ready soon.
That was very fast. You know what, Jane? You are very lucky to have Steve.
I know I am.
You are extremely lucky.
Did you hear that, Steve?
Yes, I've heard that. That's very nice, Martha.
Do you agree with me, Steve?
Martha, I've been telling her that for years.
And now, for the dressing for the macaroni, I always like to squeeze a fresh lemon right into the cooked macaroni on top of the vegetables. Of course, don't forget salt and pepper. Oh, this is so good, this macaroni. You're gonna like this, Jane.
I can't wait.
And now, is the sauce hot?
Hot.
Okay, I'm gonna add
I need that
some
big
salt
Pyrex
and
cup.
freshly ground pepper. Well, I'm just transferring this to a pretty bowl. Steve!
Well, the food's here.
Oh boy, does that look good. Yum. Ribs and chicken.
I heated the sauce and put it in the Pyrex cup.
Let's eat.
Okay, I want to taste that. Chicken or ribs?
Ribs.
That one looks perfect. The masterful barbecue. Now, the real secret is not to burn, right?
Not to burn.
Okay.
Keep turning them so they don't burn.
Keep turning. What else?
And make sure they're cooked all the way through, as that one is.
Look. Oh, yum. Put a little bit of sauce on mine. This is just pre-party. The sauce is good cooked, and it is really good hot right on top. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you.
For more time-saving, family-friendly recipes, pick up the latest issue of Everyday Food on newsstands now or subscribe at marthastewart.com.